It's Thursday, May 13th, and we are at the hangar today. We took a couple days off from work, so we'll have a long weekend to do some work here. Today we are going to be riveting the skin of the airplane, skin for the wing, the top skin. And you see we've got our rivets, our no rivet clecos marked off, so we won't be we'll be starting from the front and working our way back. We go from the middle out, one row at a time, and we just work our way back. Get back to this row, we'll stop there. We'll take these clecos out. Well, actually, we'll leave those clecos in. Then we'll transfer drill this rear spar, and then we'll take the clecos out, pick the skin up, we'll clean that up, and then we'll rivet that, rivet it the rest of the way, and then rivet the back skin on. And oh, we'll have to do the gap seals as well. Hey, greetings from inside the wing. Hey, I wanted to show this. This is the top skin from the inside. We're looking at the fuel tank supports, the forward fuel tank supports on the top side. I wanted to point out, if you're doing these, when we rivet these, I reach in there and press that fuel tank support up against that rib on that first rivet. Actually, I do it on all the rivets, but we push that that tank support up there, and you can see that if you just kind of leave it in there, there's a gap. So that's something you want to watch for on these. Just make sure that you're pushing that fuel tank support up against the rib and the skin when you're riveting it. Well, we're done for the day up here today, and we got our riveting done all the way back to our no rivet line here that we used, because we had to pick this skin up, or not pick the skin up, we had to put the gap seals in here, and then we had to transfer drill all the holes through it. Actually, and I didn't show this, we transfer drilled the skin through the spar, number 40, and we brought that up. We've eventually final sized that to a number 30. I think I showed that process. Yeah, I remember. Showed that process on the left wing. But we got that done. And then we did the flap and aileron gap seal fitting. Did that, got that in place. Transfer drilled those holes, were clecoed in place. Next step we have to do is we have to test fit the flap and aileron to the wing to make sure that they have clearance underneath this, underneath the gap seal. We have to make sure that it doesn't have interference here, and if it does, we have to make an adjustment in there. But we've got that clecoed in place, ready to go for that tomorrow. And one thing that you do need to do is you cleco the gap seals in from the back side, from inside here, because obviously if there's a cleco there, you can't put the flap and the aileron on. So got that ready to go. We'll do that first tomorrow, make sure that's all fit up good, and once we verified that, and we'll finish riveting this top side of this wing, rivet the skin, rest of the skin, rivet the gap seals, and then the lower gap seal, we'll rivet that in, and we'll be ready to turn it over and start on the bottom skin. So that's as much as we got today. Oh, one thing we will do is last thing we do is after we verify the fit, or there's no interference with the flaps and ailerons, we do cut this little tab, well, whatever you call it. We cut this piece right here on this gap seal. You can kind of see there's the edge of the gap seal. So you have to cut that off, because there's a bigger hole back there. So you got to cut those off. We'll do that there. We'll do that down there. And then that'll be done. And we'll flip it over and start on the bottom skin. Hopefully that's going to go a lot faster than the first one did.
I would think so.
I would think so. We don't have to run a pitot heat. We don't have to run pitot tubing. We don't have to build a pitot mast. Outside air temp. We don't have to do the that mass doubler that we did for the pitot. Don't have to do any of that stuff. So we're just going to put the skin on. We do have to do transfer drilling, countersinking on the other side for that skin. But been there, done that. We'll get that done. Hey, thanks for the views and the subscriptions. For those of you that have subscribed, thanks for doing that. Give me a like if you liked the video. And again, as always, thanks for the comments, questions, suggestions. But we'll be back tomorrow, and that's it for now.